Hello, this is a two handicap game played on IGS where white won by resignation, being way ahead at this stage. But the highlight of this game is the life in the top where white invaded the Moyo early on. So let's see what happened. Very good to start with the Komoko on two handicap. Then approach from the outside. Black is already aggressive. Normally black can just play calm, fall back here, and then white will extend all the way to L3 to set up a Moyo. So black's idea is to pincer and prevent the moyo. Double approach, very good. Well, instead of double kakari, white can also think about making a shimari, and when black defends, white can still fix the corner. So this can happen, but nothing wrong to play the double approach. So in this case, black should consider f4, then go for the bottom side. So this is a trade Joseki, white takes the corner, black goes for the outside, and then again, white can make the shimari in the lower right corner. So black really wants the moy on the bottom side, that's why he attached on the left. That's a strange move. Normally the key point here is c5. So when white connects, black can Atari and get a nice shape on the left side. But I thought originally black is going for the bottom, that's why he blocked on the left, but this is another Joseki black can consider and then attack the lower right corner, either with a low or a high kakari. But it seems black changed his mind here. And this block is not so great because white is happy to connect. And then the shape, it's kind of ruined for black. And he doesn't have a nice follow-up on the left side either. Well, black should still cut here. Then white will sacrifice a stone and extend for a base. But like this, black got over-concentrated. And his original pincer is just a floating stone. So this is good for white. The attach is to connect the stones, but actually it helps white. White can play the wedge here, then connect. Now there are two ways to continue, either Atari g4 or Hane at b4 to connect under. So when black plays the Nobi, white will link, and when black cuts, white still has the Hane on the second line, but white can also just play Atari and go into the center. So this is good for white. The Nobi is a fine option too. So white just takes the corner and black is still kind of over concentrated on the outside. This push is maybe a little bit too much. Normally white can not be here in order to threaten the push and cut, so black needs to protect either with a solid move or a hanging connection. But then on the left side, white doesn't have to push here, but just extend somewhere around c11, because when black cuts, white is happy to sacrifice that stone, so black is still over concentrated, then extend again. This is a way for white to develop faster on the left side. So the pace in Fuseki is much better for white. Already it doesn't feel like being a handicap 2 game anymore. This block feels good for black. It's a tiger mouth, quite powerful, but it doesn't really affect white because the corner is strong enough. And the Hane it's not really necessary, so white should just extend on the left. If black plays a wedge here, white will just descend and the group is alive in the corner. And if black plays the Hane in the corner, white can block, then connect. Oh wait, Hane here. And again, the group is alive. So, back to the original game. In fact, this Hane is pretty big, but it kind of hurts the stones on the left side. This is too much. Just extend. Give up the stone and extend again. So this is the way to speed up the Fuseki. Yeah, good idea to play this kind of approach. So black is going for a small capture. The group was already strong enough for black here. Black can always descend and then extend all the way to p3 or p4. So nothing to worry about. Black doesn't need to capture one stone to keep his wall alive. It's better for him to consider a pincer and then fight. If this happens, the stones on the left side became a target, so black can attack back. So here white will just sacrifice a stone and then make a nice shape. Very good. This kind of move is to set up a moyo, but it's usually played when black has a middle side extension around k16, but it's not the case. So black should just protect f17. This is just more territorial. Now, when black plays a move like e14, he's actually threatening to peep c10 and go on the left side. So for white, it's proper to extend again with keima. Usually at a boshi move or a cap move, it's good to defend with keima. But in this case, white can also just go san-san. So if black separates, white will leave in the top, like this. And then when peep, it's gonna be a fight, but it's easy to run out. So nothing to worry about on the left side. It's a trade. And if black just blocks the top like this, the mo is not going to be so great because white can easily reduce the top side with this jump. So either way is good for white when the san-san invasion is played. Also, it's good enough to play d12 when black plays a Kosumitsuke, go up, black defends, and now invade the top. So white is thick on the left side, and again, black is not going to profit too much from his e14. And besides, there is still Agi in the corner at c17. So slide. Now when this slide is played, normally black was supposed to block the corner, white has to extend back, and now black has sent it to extend again in the top for San and Sei. This jump is quite fine too, but the middle side extension is better. That's a bit too conservative. So white can just play san-san here. If black blocks, attack from the right or inside approach. This Shimari is a big move, very calm. For black, it's more important to extend on the right side, r10, take away the ideal extension. This entry doesn't build so much on the bottom and allows white go all the way to the ideal extension. The kick is too much. Just defend or play a pincer. This is the kind of move that actually helps white. So white is happy to go up and extend ideal to q10. That's excellent for the right side. Desperate invasion. Normally, if black wants to get on the right side, he should start with s12 to see how white reacts. If white connects here, black will connect under. If white separates, then black can go up and jump to leave on the side. Here, white can push and wedge, but black is happy to capture one stone, give up the two stones from the original invasion, and extend again for a base. So half of the side is damaged like this. That's a very strange invasion point. So here white should just block. I think playing r11 seems like a misclick, because when white blocks r10, the distance between the two stones and the other two stones is just ideal, 3 space extension. It takes away a liberty, so when black goes up, honey in the head of two stones, like this, black is more over concentrated. Playing r11 seems korigatachi for white and allows black enough space to extend for a base. But black push out. Black can just extend for a base when white covers, Kosumi, Hane, Atari connect. When white connects, black can bump, push one more time, and it's already enough space to leave twice, to make twice and leave on the right side. So this will be a very successful invasion for black. But black went out, and now white can take away the extension. This no-B is not necessary. Better take away the extension. If black plays Hane, white can cut. If black plays no-B, white can jump out. And now black is still on the run. So black will probably connect his stones in the middle, something like that. But white got the territory on the right side, and being strong in the center, it's easy to invade the top next. So no-B, black extends for a base, white caps, but this cap doesn't do so much. The group is already pretty safe. Actually, for white to reinforce his corner, one space jump is safer, or play an attach and pull back. Now the corner is safe and this creates a cutting point. When black protects against the cutting point, the shape is quite over concentrated. Here a Hane in center is also good. And then white can think about the shoulder hit and surround this group on the right side. It's more severe. Now with this move, black can come in between. And normally white should play Kosumi next. Then when black pushes here, white can block, nothing happens. And if the other push, white can block and fight. So again, black is a little bit in trouble on the right side. The shape point, it's Kosumi, not the block. Because there are many cutting points this way. So first of all, black can cut R3. White has to play Atari and connect and now push through. Because if white blocks, black will cut and kill everything. So here, white has to capture the cornerstones, and then the two stones in the middle got punished. So playing the cap at p6 and then p5 can backfire. Okay, black pushed right away and then connected. Now this is painful for black because white got to connect at O3 and it's a nice shape. Makes n3 look like a pip at the cutting point, and also the shape here, it's strange, the empty triangle. Probably black was afraid of this attach, and then if black tries to connect under, white has a cross cut and Atari from behind and capture. So this would be a disaster for black. Collapse. But if black cuts and white plays this move, black can connect here first, and then when white goes down, link under. But it's still not so great for black. It seems like black will finally survive, but it's quite painful. Anyway, playing the empty triangle was even worse, so white connects, black Hane. On this Hane, white can also Hane. Black needs to Nobi. If black plays Atari and another Atari, white can give up a stone and capture the stones on the side. So this would be a nice catch. This move here actually puts black ahead, so it's better to play Hane and then clamp to hurt entry even more. In fact, surround the group. Black needs to leave somehow. And then invade the bottom side. But in fact, the top is more interesting. So let's see what happened here. Black played an obi. That's good. White makes nice shape. And, well, the fight came to an end here. But normally white should get ahead. Or just leave it and play in the top. White leaves enough, builds enough in the lower right corner. So this L3 is more like an endgame. Black can play in the top. This L16 it's a very big point. Yeah, this descended center, but it's better to keep it as a co-threat now. The Hane is threatening to capture two stones, but white doesn't have to answer. Better invade the top. If black wants to capture two stones, he can be happy about it because the group is already alive, so it doesn't matter. Playing here, it's Gote and it just saves two stones, which is 4 points. I mean, it's much better to play two moves in the top, give up the two stones, then take away the base here and slide. If black wants to capture another stone, he can be happy about it. He's losing everything in the top. I mean, if we check this area, it's like 20-30 points for a couple of points here. But black came back to connect, and it's not necessary, his group is alive anyway. So for black, if he goes L16 and white cuts, this is not such a big deal. White will capture a stone, black hits center, and play another big point. Now all of a sudden, black has all the top side. So this was slow, taking the corner is big. Connect that stone, not so big right now. So still, invade the top, this is an urgent key point. If black cuts here, white can Atari once, push again, and then reduce from the bottom. So in the end, this capture is 6-7 points. Center is never as big as it looks. So black finally plays a move in the top, but actually he should play high. Then white will reduce the corner and maybe try something to reduce the top also, but there's not much to do. So this is how the position will end up in the top. But now somehow white dives in and destroys a lot. Now here white doesn't have to play the Atari on the first line. The end game is to play Atari S18 and then connect under. But this will be gote right now, so this can wait. It's not played right away. On Atari, black can go down and then white can push again in center, but the shape is much stronger for black. This attach is quite nice to reduce the top. And here black messed up. He should just play Kosumitsuke and then connect under. It's the safe way. If white goes down, black covers and white is captured. So now it can be dangerous. Atari connect, this is all forced. Now here white can play a Keima, threatening to connect under. On this Kosumitsuke, white will go up. But actually it's hard to live inside. Yeah, this group will die. So black could kill everything there, but somehow white managed to damage. This is also okay for black. So this is where black messed up. White plays Atari, black goes out, and here the move black should play, it's Atari from behind and capture 2 stones. If white connects, capture 4 stones. I think black only thought it's a snapback, so if he plays the push, white will play Atari and then capture everything. So black had an illusion here, but if he plays Atari from behind, he's fine. So in fact, white can play Atari like this, then Atari again, and go out. And in this case, there's a semi with the top group. Tuck. But this is also good for white, because white is losing the top, but he kills the left. So that's good compensation. Now I can just catch the stones. Actually, it's better to catch them from playing Atari from the outside. The difference is that when black plays Atari from E16, it doesn't really affect much. But if white plays Atari F15, black can play the Nobi here and come out in the center. So once white captured those 3 stones, the group is alive, and that's pretty much game over. Yeah, good idea to turn here. And it's also good to play an attachment, because if black doesn't play the Nobi and tries other moves, white will squeeze and it just gets stronger in the center. So this attach, it's actually center. Then let's see, where are the big points? Descent here. So, actually before then, push first and then descent. Black has only 1 eye, but black can push here and then jump in the middle. That's why it was better to capture at G14 earlier. So white expands the right side, then peep, that's good. Came out to expand again, that's also good. Here white can push first, then this one, then leave in the top. Keep it safe. Yeah, very good decision. So keep the second eye in the top. So now no matter what black is doing, it doesn't have enough points. Here white should connect. In fact, it's a pity why I didn't play this move in center anytime. And then even go down. Because black should connect his stones in the middle somehow. But it's not necessary to sacrifice more stones. Just connect. Nothing happens. Black will push again. This is 1 point. Hane, block, Atari, connect. Hane again. and this is threatening a co-fight, so white can just protect against it. Like this, white is actually losing some points on the left side, and of course black starts a co. He's got some threats, and this was a little bit dangerous. In fact, here black should capture right away, then white has to leave in the corner, and now black can counter the center group. Can this die? It can be dangerous. One eye only. Ooh. What a way for black to come back this game. But to take this b14, it's not much. And actually here, white can play Atari, black takes a stone, and white goes down. Then when black pushes here, white plays this one, push here, connect, go down, connect. And everything is connected, so the left side is safe. So this move, it's a defense in advance. It's played to keep the corner safe, but it's actually not necessary because of this Atari. That's why black had to capture earlier at d12. And now the proper way to live in the corner is this move, because after all the neutral points are filled, when black plays here, white doesn't have to play another move inside. Playing a18, when black goes down, white still needs to play another move at b17. So it's playing two moves instead of one. That's fine. Now this group has to be safe. Yeah, it's fine now. All good. Even if white got separated, yeah, well, it's good enough to connect solid. The eyes are safe. So now, nothing to do. Oh, actually here, there's a Tesuji. White can play S2. So when black turns, white connects under, Atari connect, turn block. So white will capture first. Faster. This is the Tesuji. If black goes down, white plays here. When black takes away liberty, Atari from the outside. And when black turns in the corner, Atari here. So that's a classic Tesuji to play S2 and capture. Because white has 3 liberties, black has also 3 liberties, but it's white who plays first. So white should play S2. That's good to remember. Like this, black will cover, and then if white plays the connection solid, black will go down, and black has 4 liberties now. So this way, black will win the semi. Now if white wants to still fight and win the semi, the Han is an option, but this will lead to a co-fight. And Atari like that. And if black wins the co, then it's a disaster on the bottom side. Therefore, white will just give up those stones. In fact, black can block first and then capture them. But it's a huge difference to lose the 3 stones instead of capturing the corner. I mean, this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15. It's almost 20 points difference. So white should really play S2 and kill those guys. That was a small donation. Maybe white felt too good about living in the top. Here the Atari Sente. So it gave up a few points in the lower right corner. Now here white should play this block and then push through. But it doesn't matter anymore. This move is not necessary right now. Only when white captures the stone. But what else? Yeah, anyway, nothing else to play at this stage. Good to go down. And that was it. So actually, white could have won this game by a bigger margin. Now, this move is also not necessary, but being the last moves on the board, white can actually go down f1 and then play d1. So the corner is 2, 4, 6, 8, almost 9 points. Depends who gets the Hane on the left side. Playing here, black can Hane, and then white will probably play another move. Otherwise, what happens? Black can play the vital point at b1, then you got a bump, black will connect, you gotta play here, throw in, take, Atari 4 stones, you must leave in the corner, and black gets some profit. So the right defense, it's actually f1 and d1, or play nothing. If white just plays away and black hane, white will play d2, then black hane again, white plays b2, the vital point, and then in the end, white will build 5 points in the corner. So in the other variation, white builds 8 points if white plays first. So normally, in order to keep the 4 stones safe, white needs another move here. Yeah, that's the key point. Very good. So again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 points in the corner. And that was it. So black resigned. Well, he has all the reasons to, because he lost too much in the top. But small comeback in the lower right corner. So very important to remember the S2 Tesuji. Well done on this game and keep on winning.